Weekend, and it's here, the final 3-hour finale show with a gentleman that travels the world, pilots himself around the world to find rare, unique, beautiful gems and rocks and stones that some people have never even heard of in a lifetime. But that is what Jay King brings to us. He educates us and creates these amazing designs all by hand. And we got it, brother. We're here for the last finale, 3 hours, and it's going to be busy, busy. Good to see you again.
We were laughing last night because I got everybody gathered up, both families, Monty, and, you know, they brought their families and Marty, and so I got them all up this morning, got them to the airport and everything. We laughed the whole way to the airport, and we were talking, they were saying, do you always just work with Lynn? Yeah. I said it was kind of like the Jay and Lynn and the Jay and Rachel show.
Yeah, it was.
But I always
people on vacation. It's so much fun. And you know what?
No, I always enjoy you.
These last 3 hours are going to be just nuts.
It's going to be crazy.
We have Catherine on the helm, our producer.
Yeah,
so
I love working with you.
I know. So it's going to be fast and furious. And as always, we want to hear from you. Please call us on the testimonial line. Okay, Jay. So let's just get started with something phenomenal. Not as everything has been today. We haven't talked a lot about Amazonite throughout this weekend.
You know what I really like about this? You know, Amazonite. It comes in several different forms. And I get it from several different continents. I get it from Africa. I also, my main sources are Africa, and this comes out of Brazil. But this is, you know, this is really close to the deposit where I get the tropical Amazonite that's been so popular. It's like a soft baby, like a teal blue color. And this is more on the green side. This is Amazonite, but it almost looks like green turquoise.
I thought it was when I first saw it today.
When people see it, you know, they think it's green turquoise, but it's not. And this is a very rare form of Amazonite. Usually when you see Amazonite, it's like either almost like a deep blue or a deep green, you know, almost like an adventuring green. You know, that's when you see Amazonite. The tropical Amazonite is like a real powder blue, but this is something that it has like a ferrous oxide and it has a iron content to it. So that's what you're seeing when you see that. You're seeing oxidation within the stone in the Amazonite. That's why you're seeing those golds in there. This only, you know, I've only been able to get this one time. I got a very small amount, but it's mined in an extremely remote region of Brazil. It's on the very far western border of Brazil is where they get this. It's extremely remote, and it's kind of in an area, it's really funny, it's not real tropical. It's just as it's starting to get into the mountains, mountainous. And it's and that's where they found this deposit.
And let me tell you what we're doing, because this retails, just to give you an idea, the pendant with the huge bell at $306. We're offering it. We originally offered it at $179.90. We have it available today. What's that? $55 off while they last. It's an 18-inch long individual necklace. Jay always puts a 2 3/4 inch extender on his necklaces, which is great, so you can adjust them up higher or lower, whatever fits, you know, whatever you need. The ring I have in sizes 5 through 12. This one you might want to go up one size just because it has the wider custom made. And I'll show that to you on the shank here. Polished in the back, freeform in design. That was originally $89.90, so we took $30 off that, Jay. And 2 flex payments there, too.
And we really haven't really shown this much, but you know what's really great about this, and here again, you know, if you can afford it and you know your budget allows it, if you if you get these, if you're going to get the set, just be aware of the fact that all of these are made from the same lot, okay, when we do something like this.
That's a good point, Jay. Yeah.
You know, like I can go back to this mine, and the next time I go by, it might be totally different. The material, is it going to be the same Amazonite? Yes, it'll be out of the same deposit, but it might be green. Or it might be like, you know, a whole different color. So anytime you see something and you think you might want the set, if your budget allows it, it's always good to be able to do that. I have a lot of people always, they get a hold of me and they said, you know, I bought this necklace, or I got the earrings and the necklace. You know, I just didn't do it at that time. You know, are you ever going to bring that back on?
Yeah.
And yes, but I can't guarantee. You know, everything we do, 90% of what I do is just totally natural. Most of the things that we manufacture, we don't use any kind of enhancement process when at all possible. I do it sometimes just because it makes the stone look cool or something like that.
Right.
But this is all genuine. This is all natural. This is how Mother Nature made it. All I did is take the rough material and kind of sculpted it. I really love this though because I kind of like this. It's like it's not really faceted, but it's a
little
dome.
bit, isn't it?
Well, it's domed on the side, and that's kind of what we're known for is accenting the cabs where you get those big flat surfaces. And then on the beads on this necklaces, they're what they call a free form facet. So everybody needs to realize these are all done by one at a time by hand. We don't use any real modern equipment. This is all hand tooling. It's all very basic lapidary equipment, and all these artists have basically trained with us over. Some of them have been with me for almost over 20 years. Some of them going on 30 years.
Isn't that hard
So,
to believe?
yeah.